All right. So, I've gotten a lot of people ask me like for instance, when somebody tried to come trolling on my page about something one time, and they were like, "I would have did this. I would have said this." Okay. Now, back in the day, there was a time where I would have just reacted. But sometimes you have to realize that some people do things specifically to get a reaction out of you. They want you to react. And I'm not, at this point in my life, I'm not with the bull. I'm not with the negativity. I'm not with that. Like, you're not going to get what you're asking for. Okay? So, and then especially now with me owning a business, like certain clients will do the same thing. They will try you, just to see what you're going to do or just to get a reaction out of you. So you cannot always react the way your first mind tells you to. You have to have some kind of restraint about yourself. You can't just fly off the handle every time somebody pisses you off. And before I even started doing hair, all of my jobs had been in customer service. So I have dealt with very irate people. I've dealt with, angry people, upset people, irritated people, happy people. Any type of client or person or customer or whatever you want to call the person that's supporting your business, I've dealt with all types of personalities. So I know how to handle people. So you can't always, especially like when you're in the hair industry, a lot of us are our own boss. So it's real easy to pop off on somebody because there's no one holding you accountable. There's no repercussions. There's no consequence. You don't get sent home. You don't get fired. It's like you don't have to answer to your actions. So but you also have to be mindful that you are a professional. You are trying to run a business, and a lot of times, sometimes I've messed up, you know, with a particular client, but the way I handled it, the way I handled them, allowed them to continue to support my business. So, for instance, if you have a client that's upset and they say something to you that you don't like, and then you turn around and go off, okay, you may feel good in the moment and then you lose that client. Whereas you could have handled them a different way. You could have handled them more professionally, and then they'll continue to support your business. So you have to pick and choose your battles. Now, there are some clients that I'm like, look, we can't continue this relationship. Like, you have to teach people how to treat you, because some people will kind of take that niceness and try to take advantage of it. So you have to set boundaries for yourself. Like, for instance, I don't overbook. That's what my clients love about me. I don't overbook. I don't have people in the salon all day. I'm waiting on someone right now that is late. And the person that was late, um, they asked me a couple of days ago, could they add something extra to their service? And I said yes. But because you're late, you cannot get that extra service. Like, I may not have time to do your regular service. It just depends. Because if I'm late with you, that's going to run me late to my next person. And I don't like people staring at me. When she going to be done? Oh, it's so and so time. I've been waiting 10 minutes. I don't like it. You know, I don't like waiting a long time when I go to a business, and I understand, especially in the salon. Women back in the day, we used to pull shifts to get our hair done, and I do not do that. Okay, here's my client pulling up now. This late. I'm gonna fuss at her in a minute. But anyway, but yeah, so you have to learn how to treat people and how to set boundaries and how to run your business professionally, and that's how you'll succeed. You want to try to do the right thing, but you also, again, have to set boundaries and limits for yourself. So, look, I'm about to fuss at her. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm gonna let y'all see this later. Here we go. Ma'am, what happened to you, ma'am? So you just forgot. Well, you've been to this salon before, right? Okay, so you knew how long it took you to get here, right? The last time you came. So I would have taken that excuse the first time you came. But this is your second time coming here. So that means you cannot get your color today.
That's good, because I was thinking about that.
Okay, so then, with late clients, that things happen. So I do give my clients like a 15-minute grace period, as I call it. But when you ask for an additional service that's going to take like at least 30 extra minutes, you can't be late at all. And I understand things happen, traffic accidents, all that stuff. So I said, I'm going to see if she comes in here with some food. She came in here with some coffee. She done made a stop and everything, okay? So, bad part about that is she didn't even bring her stylist anything, because that kind of would have pacified me. I would have been like, oh, okay, well, at least she thought of me. She came in here sipping on her little coffee, walking all slow. That's unacceptable. Like, you can't, so I did have to fuss at her. She can't get her extra service today. And she, but also, once you fuss at them, just let it go. You can't have no attitude the whole appointment, okay? Just let it go. So we good at this point, but she not gonna do that again, okay? Ma'am, you sipping on that coffee and you acting like it's awfully good. Are you gonna come in here again late without anything for your stylist?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Then you have some, they come 30 minutes early. Okay? They are ready to be serviced. They don't want any problems. Like this one right here. Good morning, ma'am. See this? She 30 minutes early. That's your example. 30 minutes early.
You know what? We don't come here to be treated like this. Okay? Okay? People don't come here to be treated like this. You think that you got all this space now, you just treat us any kind of way. I'm a new client.
You are not a new client. You are a new client. So anywho, this is the standard, okay? Okay, Allison, you can come on back. You get to go ahead and go to the shampoo bar since you are so early.
I'm just saying, I understand.
Early.
I'll be time or two. Okay?
This is a disclaimer. I do not treat all of my clients this way. I mean, the ones that have been coming to me for a while and they know how I operate my business, pretty much they know better, I treat them like that. But like new clients and my older ladies, I don't treat them like that. I'm way more professional. But sometimes the ones that kind of get used to you, you have to kind of meet them where they are. So, I mean, I fuss, but it's coming from a place of love. Like, they know that, like, I'm not just fussing the whole appointment, and I'm not, like, being, like, rude or ugly, or making them feel, like, uncomfortable. But just getting the point across, so don't let that happen again. Okay? So, there we are.